drinking with Mike and Dave. When the sun is on your face and the rays feel like the waves.
What's up,
Day
everybody?
drinking with Mike.
To day drinking.
Fried beans with lunch or what?
Sorry, Bill's still doing something in the
Bill's
back.
got some issues. Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
We went camping. Did some more camping. We went camping twice since the last time you guys saw us.
Moss camping.
So sometimes you just gotta live a little. But we're back. And in the spirit of summer, we're gonna do what's called the Hawaii Stone Sour. Jim Beam had a Jim Beam black recipe that sounded delicious, sounded very, very similar to this. Went back to grab it off their website, and it's not there anymore. I know you double checked too.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jim Beam. In spirit of that, we're using Jack Daniels for this cocktail. Yeah. So Hawaiian Stone Sour. Or do you want to go off on the Buffalo Trace riff for a sec first? Maybe while I'm putting things together.
All right. Well, you want to do the recipe or?
All right. Yeah. So I can do that real quick. I'll give you a rundown, and then we'll cover it later if it's good. Wait. Let me bring it up here on the old teleprompter. 2 ounces of whiskey. Like I said, we're using Jack Daniels. 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. 1 ounce lemon juice. And 1 ounce simple syrup. And then it says that you can use a pineapple wedge or a maraschino cherry for garnish. I didn't really feel like buying a whole pineapple just to do this episode. So,
Well, it's your drink. You can garnish it however you want to.
exactly. My maraschino cherries kind of got funky sitting out in the sun at the campground. So, yeah, it's kind of a sad moment, but be all right. So, no garnishment. So, again, it calls for 1.5 ounces of whiskey. As always, Dave and I like to side on the err on the side of
Me.
gluttony. So we're using 2 ounces of whiskey, 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice, 1 ounce lemon, and 1 ounce simple syrup. So I'm going to start my assembly process.
Yes, sir. And just to confuse you guys more, we do have some in-house guests today. So Mike is going to be pouring a lot of this stuff, and then probably, I'm guessing, shaking it. Or whatever he's doing over there. But
It is a shaker.
so we are dividing that recipe into 4 more, I guess.
Multiply.
Yeah, whatever. So I don't know about you, but I've been just hounding anything but Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
So I have come to peace, I guess, somewhat. I like everything under the sun that Buffalo Trace makes, except for Buffalo Trace. That's why I said Taylor, Stag. There's a few Wellers, not my favorite, but there's a few.
Those Wellers last night did not work for me.
Yeah, Elmer T. Lee. And right now
That was good.
I have to say, I have came upon a lot more Eagle Rare than I normally see. So I Mike has a joke to this whole thing, but everybody knows that place flooded. So
Meaning Buffalo Trace.
yes, when and how, and because stuff is gonna hit. I don't. Stuff is gonna get scarce. Stuff is gonna be hard to find. They're not gonna ship stuff. Something is gonna go awry at some point in time, because when we toured there, they mentioned that they don't rotate. Wherever that barrel was filled and processed and put in the rick house, it stays there until it's deemed whatever it is, Stag or Buffalo or Traveler, whatever it is, it does not move. So I forget, what was it, 2 or 3 levels? Like barrel levels.
5, I think.
Was it 5?
Big building.
Well, no, I'm just saying with the flood.
Oh, with the flood, yeah.
So anything with the floodwaters, they're going to yard sale that stuff. And Boston Tea Party and the
think they're going to special label it the Survivor Series, and they'll double the price because I'm sorry, I like Buffalo Trace products, most of them. Never miss an opportunity to make an extra buck. Pardon the noise.
And see, okay, so when they had, what was that? Was it the Stag? That they still have a few, fire barrels?
What did they do with that?
Oh, no, okay, so that's what, okay, how do I put this nicely? There's not contaminants in fire. When you have a flood and wood is permeable,
All right, you make a point.
that's all. And they even if they got in there, I'm sure they couldn't get in there the first day for rehab or recovery rehab. There's no way that those barrels would not absorb stuff.
Little swamp water.
Yeah, but
All right.
that was an eye opener. So when we were in Texas, when floodwaters hit, it wasn't the water that got you. It was all the stuff mingled in the water that. So I don't want no. I'm sorry, poo barrel. I don't want no poo barrel.
So what do you guys think? Knowing the whiskey market, knowing how they draw on anything they can to turn disaster into promise, you think Dave's right? Because he makes a very valid point that there's some potential there for illness, but there's also potential for income. So I'm going to be real curious to see how this plays out, that they'll have some folks come in and sample it.
Well, and I'm sure you could. So it's like.
And this the guest in the corner there to remain unseen.
It's like, when you test a pool, and it's a bad example. When you test a pool for chlorine, they can test levels of all kinds of stuff, and I'm sure they can somehow process that into a liquor.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
But
Yeah.
man, it just does not. This smells great.
Yeah, I'm seeing some smiles and raised eyebrows from our off-camera guests. So, all right. Well, I'd like to hear what you guys think of where they're going to go with this. That is dangerous. Wow. Even with the extra half ounce of whiskey in there, I don't even taste whiskey. That is just a nice, kind of a sweet, sour pineapple.
Kind of like a sour.
Yeah.
It's definitely less. You can tell there's alcohol in there. You can't really. It's not whiskey forward.
No. It's got just a little bit of background there.
Yeah.
So I don't think the whiskey itself is. And again, we're using Jack Daniels, just regular 80 proof. I think a higher proof, I'm sure, would stand out a little bit more.
Fine establishment. I think we were both.
But wow.
That's delicious.
Yeah. Well, we have one more camping trip coming up. Guess what?
Right.
Sitting by the side of the lake with a fishing pole in the water. Actually, sitting in the lake in an inner tube.
Right. One, you've also been on your white linens lately. That's another delicious summer
Right.
refresher.
It is good.
So your joke about are you going to pull the joke on your Wheatley, which is another Buffalo product?
Wheatley vodka.
Yeah. All the.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sure the barrels that it's aged in got flooded too.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Let me know.
You
see the flaws in my thought
Yeah.
process there.
Yeah.
If not, well, stick around. So it's pretty good.
I would do about 4, 7, or 10 of those. I mean,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until the bottle's empty or you fall over.
Yeah.
That's really good. Gotta recommend that one. So Hawaiian Stone Sour, we'll go over it again. I use 2 ounces, as Dave refers to it, brown juice. Jack Daniels this time, just an 80 proof. Was what did I do on the lemon? Let me bring that back up again. So, ounce and a half of pineapple juice, 1 ounce of lemon, and 1 ounce of simple syrup. Did not garnish it with cherries or pineapple. Don't really know though. Cherry might have added a little something to it. I don't think I would have gone with like the dark cherries that I typically use in an old fashioned, but the regular bright red maraschino, that sweet syrup
Ooh,
that comes with those.
I can see it both way.
Yeah.
Maybe if you take the Bordeaux cherries or whatever, and just a cherry on top with a little tiny juice that it would
Give it a little
mingle
color.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is phenomenal.
Yeah, great cocktail. So
And well done for you're the one with the recipe this week. See, I'm just sitting here.
well, and this was an emergency spur of the moment since Jim Beam decided to pull their recipe off the internet.
Right.
Jim Beam, what's up with that?
Well, we know people. We can write to them, I guess.
Lady at the restaurant. Get it squared away for me. All right, well, that's about all I got. I am kind of with Dave. There are some Buffalo Trace products that I kind of like to stock up on. Curious to see how this plays out with the flood. Kind of surprised it hasn't. I haven't really seen any effect on market prices yet.
No, I don't want one to. I don't want it to happen. I just see. I mean, I don't know. I have seen. So I and this is different too. I have seen more Blantons out now.
Yeah,
I mean, they have the
been
single
pretty
barrel. Well, but what
Varieties.
3 or 4 years ago, you didn't see all that. It was just the Blantons, and you collect the horsies and have at it. Now they have what, single barrel, and what we were talking the other day. They have the original, and there's what, 4 more? Because I said there was a white one,
gold one.
the gold one, and the black one. So maybe they're doing something different. I don't know. It was just
It's the flood water.
right. Could be. I don't know. I mean, I retry.
No, I'm sure it's not.
It's still a love-hate thing because they're so limited, but it's one of my favorite brands, I guess.
Right? Their variety. I mean, yeah, Blanton's is good. Eagle Rare. I've been seeing Blanton's more available than Eagle Rare, honestly, lately. Eagle Rare's been kind of tough to come by locally. Whatever, shush.
It's all in my cabinet.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I'll come to your house and drink it.
You know where it's at. But no, do you guys see? I mean, what are you guys' thoughts? Realistically, it's going to happen sometime. Something in that flood went bye-bye.
Right. A substantial amount. I mean, the size of those rick houses, that is a lot of barrels per level. And I'm confident it was 2, and it might have been 3 levels, but I'm confident it was 2.
Well, and let alone that, what they have, 4 or 5 rick houses?
Right.
So you're talking...
That whole ground was, the whole, what do you want to call it, compound was
I don't
flooded.
even want to add... Because you're talking, what was it, 2 rows or 3? It was 3 deep, right?
Yeah. I have to review my photos.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of barrels. A lot of barrels. Hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds, if not, yeah, hundreds.
Anyway, so drop some comments. See what you see if the vodka made it out of there. That was
The old Wheatley vodka. If you didn't know, that is a Buffalo Trace product also. So
and see that's one of the ones I don't that's a good product, but
did it survive the flood in those barrels?
right? That's the question.
All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot. It is it's good to be back.
It is.
And sorry for missing you guys, but we got to live too. So if you follow us on Facebook, you'll see some photos popping up of what we've been up to. But we're back.
And all those adventures led to more recipes. So
They did, absolutely.
it's kind of a
research and development, you guys.
Right. Right. There you go.
All about the show.
So anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back.
Yep. Thanks a lot. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and have a great week. And we'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah.